Welcome to CNN Colonial News Network. I'm Lane.
And I'm Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, the rest of our cast and I are here to inform you about colonial New York. And now to Nathaniel with history.
Good.
Thanks, Lane. New York, originally called New Netherland, was founded in 1614 by people from the Netherlands. It was located in New England. They originally came to the colonies to make money fur trading and then go back to the Netherlands. Unfortunately, Britain wanted this land so that colonists could move westward. 1664, Britain finally conquered New Netherland. The king gave the land to his brother, the Duke of York, hence the name New York. And now to Charlie with geography and climate.
Thanks, Nathaniel. New York's geography made it a great place for a colony. New York Harbor was ideal for shipping and trade. The valleys of the Hudson and Mohawk rivers were well suited for farming and trade. Iron, a useful mineral, can be mined and dug out of the ground. For climate: dry, hot, humid summers and cold winters. The terrain was near the coast and Hudson River. Further north were mountains covered in forests. Now here's Talia with jobs and economy.
Thanks, Charlie. In New York, a lot of people were farmers. They grew corn, wheat, vegetables, and tobacco. Others were sailors, trappers, lumbermen, miners, or craftsmen. Sadly, most workers were slaves or indentured servants. Indentured servants were people who agreed to work in exchange for a free passage to Europe. Now to Lane with colonial life.
Did you ever wonder what it would be like to live in colonial times? Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. People in colonial times raised crops such as wheat, barley, oats, and beans. People also traded with Indians for pelts and hunting supplies. Children went to school during the day. Boys had to attend for 3 years, and girls had to attend less than boys. Men hunted, fished, and carved stuff of wood. Women made clothing, and children gathered berries and helped the elders. Now a little bit about colonial food. Colonial settlers ate meat and crops they grew and hunted. And if they were lucky, they might get a bit of bread. One of the icons of American culture, the apple pie, had its origin in East Anglican cooking tradition in colonial times. Men also enjoyed hard apple cider. Thanks for listening. Now tune in for Marissa with government.
Thanks, Lane. New York was free and had no laws until 1777, when the Constitution was written. Colonists had little say in New York government. Only white men were allowed to vote. Colonial white men. George Clinton was governor in 1777. That's all for politics and government.
Thanks for listening! Welcome to CNN Colonial News Network. I'm Lane.
Thanks, Charlie. In New York, a lot of people were farmers. They grew corn, wheat, vegetables, and tobacco.
Okay, what else?
Thanks, Nathaniel. New York. Wait, what?
New York, originally called New Netherland.
Okay, that's okay, because...
Have you ever wondered what would...
Did you ever wonder?
Only white men were allowed to vote. Colonial white men. Whoops.
Take that sentence.